Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Honest Eurovision Talk Podcast with me, Eurovision favorite gay auntie, Henrik Larsen. And today mostly we're gonna focus mostly on the fact that we have the city picked for Eurovision 2026, and as you all know, it became Vienna. Vienna is the official city, and we have the photo. There. We can have this up instead. Anyway, Vienna 2026, united by music. And the thing is that we have now. No, I want to have the poll. We have now also the official dates for Eurovision next year. We're gonna set Eurovision for May 12. 14, and the finale is of course on May 16. I'm gonna say, I am surprised the fact that Vienna is the selected city. No, not at all. But anyway, before we continue on talking, please subscribe to this podcast or my channel, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and tell me, are you happy the fact that Vienna is the selected city for Eurovision 2026? Anyway, according to EurovisionFan.com, Vienna was chosen as the host city, and this marks the 70th anniversary of Eurovision. And Vienna is, according to this article, Vienna has been officially selected as the host city of the 70th Eurovision Song Contest, as announced by EBU and the Austrian public broadcaster ORF. And the selection process, it was very interesting, but in the end it was the two finalists that was on the line, and that was Vienna and Innsbruck. But ORF selection process determined to host the 70th Eurovision Song Contest to take place in Vienna. And when you read about it, you're not surprised at all the fact that Vienna is going to host it, because Innsbruck had not the same capacity to host visitors, and there was something with the arena. I was like, okay, so the venue is going to be Wiener Stadthalle, and we have arena with capacity of 16,000 people has hosted. And wait, how many people were in the Eurovision 2015? Gosh, it's so long ago. How many people were in the arena? Do we know that? I don't know. Oh, here. I scroll down. Anyway, how many? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. Pause. Yes, I'm sorry, I'd have to pause there for a second because I had to Google how many people were in the arena during Eurovision 2015. And according to, when you search on Google, the 2015 Eurovision held in Vienna, and in the person crowd, it was approximately 10,000 people at the venue, and we had over 200 million viewers watch the event on television worldwide. And when you Google about this, Innsbruck was apparently in the race back in 2015 again, so they couldn't get it this time 2015, or they didn't get it 2026 either. So sorry, Innsbruck, you didn't get it twice. So maybe if Austria wins for a fourth time, then you might get it. Anyway, and what do we think about the Eurovision slogan for the official slogan for Vienna is "Europe, shall we dance?" I think that is a nice touch for Vienna, or as we say in Sweden, Wien. But we have some statements about this regarding the host city announcement. Martin Green, the director of Eurovision Song Contest Song, said, "The EBU is thrilled that the Vienna has been selected as the host city for Eurovision It is in its location in the heart of Europe makes the perfect host city for the 70th Eurovision Song Contest song. The city's exceptional Stadthalle was a great venue for the 60 contest in 2015, and we are very much looking forward to welcoming delegations, artists, fans alike back in there next May as the world's largest live music celebrates 70 glorious years of bringing music united by music. I mean, I'm gonna say it was either Switzerland or Austria that should host the 70 this particular year. Together with the host broadcaster of the city of Vienna, we will create a spectacular celebration of music that reverberate across the world. Also, Rolf Weichmann, Director General of the ORF, host broadcaster ORF, added, after thorough examination and based on an unanimous jury's assessment, ORF concluded that Vienna offers not only the most attractive in terms of infrastructure and logistics, and also economically. The contest is a celebration of all Austria, which we are all proud of, and Vienna's mayor Michael Ludwig is excited to welcome the world to the Austrian capital in 2026. In Vienna, we can be proud that our city has been selected by the EU and ORF as the most suitable host city for one of the world's largest events. We submitted a convincing overall package with enormous accommodation capacities, excellent infrastructure, and a lot of experience in hosting international events. Additionally, we place a great emphasis in offering numerous Eurovision Song Contest events in public spaces that can be visited free of charge. Well, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna say, am I surprised the fact that Vienna's gonna host this for the third time? No, because Vienna has been hosting it, like I said, for this is the third time they're gonna host it, so, well. But we have some talks about why Innsbruck was not selected, and if you go to Eurovision Pulse on Instagram, hey, the Krone newspaper writes that the two main factors that influenced the choice of Vienna were the placement of a green room in the arena, which will not be possible in Innsbruck, and availability of places in hotels. But I was like, if Innsbruck has 11 years to improve the venue, why even bother going in the bidding thing if you don't have the venue to host it? But okay. And we know that Vienna has earmarked over almost 23 million euros for the hosting event, and we have a partner, EasyJet Fly Airline, confirmed as the official airline partner for Eurovision 2026 in Vienna. And we have, of course, the dates. We don't know yet who's gonna host it. I think the Eurovision 2026 host is gonna be announced later this year. And we know that the opening ceremony of Eurovision 2026 will take place on May 10th. I mean, a lot of things going on here now, so yeah, we have a lot to talk about. But anyway, let's take a little quick breaky and I'll be right back. Yes, oh god, I hope I don't get a cold or something. I feel a little bit oof. But anyway, before we talk about the big pink elephant or blue and white elephant in the room, which is Israel, we can talk a little bit more details about Eurovision 2026. We have the first information on Euroclub and Eurovision Village of Vienna. Throughout the Eurovision accounts on Threads, the first details about the Eurovision Village, the Euroclub and opening ceremony are revealed. In details, it is once again confirmed that Wiener Stadthalle will be the venue of the contest, which is located a few minutes away from Vienna City Hall, the very big neo-Gothic building from 1872, which will serve as the location of the opening ceremony of the contest, which on the actual week of Eurovision, it will be the venue for the Euroclubs, the official nightclub in which fans can party until early in the morning. Woohoo! In front of the building, it is the Vienna City Hall Park, which will be the Eurovision Village, will be in which the Eurovision Village will be located, offering a great amount of activities to fans and visitors, including public viewing of the live shows. Yeah, there you have it. So if you want to go to Vienna, then you have the host, you have everything guaranteed for you. So I just hope Eurovision 2026 will be a little bit more peaceful. We don't need much more drama with protesting and everything. But that's the thing. We don't know yet if Israel's going to be participating next year or not. Because sure, Israel is confirmed at the moment to be in Eurovision 2026. But they are not guaranteed being in Eurovision next year. So according to, again, EurovisionFan.com has a great page. Go give them a visit. Martin Green, the executive supervisor of Eurovision Song Contest, spoke openly about the issue of Israel's participating in Eurovision 2026. In a recent statement, Green emphasized that all EU members have the right to participate in Eurovision, but clarified that the matter of Israel's participating will remain on the table and continue to be discussed. He noted, at this moment, any EU member that applies for the participating has the right to take part. It is certainly be an ongoing discussion throughout the year. In every conflict, in every situation of conflict, we all want to see an end. We will see how the participation develops on the overcoming months. Green's remark clearly suggests that the decision of Israel's presence of the Eurovision 2026 stage will depend on the political military development in Gaza. But I gotta say, I think ever since EBU and Eurovision on Instagram took down the segment when the Israel walked the flag parade with the last 3 years, I think we all know what they are thinking. I think they are a little bit scared for the backlash from the fandom and the artists that don't want Israel to be there. I have my opinions about this, but sure. This is particularly significant statement as the issue of Israel's participation has sparked strong reactions in recent years. Eurovision is once again called to balance on artistic identity with the political pressure that often influences the event. Well, duh. Although the EBU insists that the contest is not political, the reality shows that the participation of countries that in active conflicts cannot leave their public or national broadcaster unaffected. I mean, that's the thing with me when I talked about Eurovision and talked about Israel. When he did this statement, I was like, well, we have had countries that have been in conflict since 2000, but they are still here. Okay, not all of them, but most of the countries are still here, because if you go back and do a quick Google search, the United Kingdom and France, I don't know if it was more countries, joined USA in the Iraq War in 2003, but they are still here. Russia was allowed to be in Eurovision up until 2022, but they have invaded other countries long before that, so they were. And also, if I don't recall wrong, maybe I'm I have to go back here. But anyway, and also the fact that Russian intervention in the Syrian civil war back in 2015, but Russia was still allowed to be. On September 30, 2015, Russia launched a military intervention in Syria after request by the regime Bashar al-Assad for military support. So people who saying that Israel should not be here, you should go back and have a look at how other countries has behaved, but be my guest. Green stance demonstrate a spirit of transparency and realism, acknowledging the right of every member to take part, while also leaving room for dialogue and potential decision that could impact the image of the contest. How the matter of Israel will evolve will likely be one of the most critical issues for Eurovision 2026, with the EU facing the challenge of managing not only artistic entries but also political dynamics that may shape the future of the contest, with the possibility of significant changes remain open. I mean, the thing is that with how I feel about Israel, I think that's the problem with me. I think I view this a little bit different, because many other countries has done, like I said, like Russia, like France, like United Kingdom, many similar things, but they have not been punished. Sure, Russia is no longer with us in Eurovision thanks to the invasion of Ukraine in 2022, but they have done so much other things against Ukraine, against Syria, or they joined Syria, or Georgia, and no punishment whatsoever. And we have had the ongoing conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia, no punishments there. So it feels a little bit, I don't know if the unfair is the right word for Israel, that people want Israel banned when we have other countries in Eurovision within the last 20-25 years who has done similar conflicts to other people, but they have not been banned. So that's why I struggle a little bit to be on the side of Eurovision fandom community that want Israel banned, because I was like, but that's not fair to Israel's. And I think many people need to also open their eyes, because I follow a political news organization on YouTube, which is the Midas Touch Network, and they show that in Israel there are huge demonstrations against this, and they want the Gaza conflicts to end. So, I mean, not all in Israel are on board the fact that they should continue on. I think that many people missed out the fact that many people want this conflict to end, even people in Israel. But anywho, that's all the quick tea for today. I mean, I'm gonna say, talking about 2026, the main feeling I have is that we're gonna have to deal with Israel be or not in the competition. Should they or not be in this competition? I don't know. I mean, that's up to EU to decide, but if you ask me, they should. Israel should stay in the Eurovision because they have done great music, and if you compare this, what they are doing, like to other countries, they should be in the competition. But that's my opinion. But anywho, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice Friday. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Love you.